Long time no see. Hello, and welcome to Dartmoor. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Yeah, lockdowns and stuff. I thought I'd come out for a hike. I can't take it anymore. I haven't driven far. I've driven less than 3 miles. Because I thought Dartmoor was shut, but I look on the website and it says all the toilets are open, the car parks are open, you're allowed to drive a reasonable distance for exercise. So I'm not going far. I'm just going to have a wander up to I'll tell you where I am. I suppose I'm just below King's Oven, near the Warren. I'm going to walk up Ashikam Hill. I'm going to walk up past the Foam Woods, and I'm going to head up to Grey Wethers, spot lunch, and wander back. I need to get some exercise. I put on way too much weight in lockdown. There's only so many times you can walk around the block, because even though I live in a little village, there's not much around it, and it soon gets boring. And I just, as I expect a lot of people, but I thought it was a nice day. I got out for a short hike, start getting my fitness levels back up, ready for when we can finally get back out and do some wild camping. The TGO's been cancelled pretty much again. Well, they're hoping to do it in June, but Scotland in June? No, I don't think so. You have to think up some other things to do. I've got a couple of ideas in the pipeline. I might have a go at the Cambrian Way. That's the sort of length of Wales through hike. Might have a go at that this summer, see how it goes. But if I'll do anything, I'll go get fit again. I am quite a lot overweight again, and I need to lose some weight. So I'm going to wander on, and I'll bring you back in a bit. See, that's what I've missed. Just bumped into that old couple. They're out and about. That social interaction we've missed for a year. Just ain't really talking to anyone, are we? Not that I stood right next to them, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so I'm on top of the cairn, on top of, I'm not sure if this is Ashikam Hill, or that one is. I'll put the link what this hill is. It's above the Warren Inn. So there's Susan's Wood over there, birch straw and Hamel Down over there. It's Firm Worthy. What's that called? Sitford? Is that Sitford over there? Basically, Grey Wethers is up on that corner, so that's basically where I'm heading. So I'm going to crack on. Well, I'm just near Stannon Tor. There's Stannon Tor over there. I'm looking for a stone row. I can't really see it. It's supposed to be on the spot. UPS says. Yeah, I found it. This is it coming up through here. So the map shows it running down to the wall, but obviously it doesn't. So it's barely visible, really. Yeah, it might be a double one. That's what most stones on Dartmoor look like. Just little indescript stones, but if you know what you're looking for. Yeah, not much to see, but that's another stone road ticked off. It's one I've not been to, so. Alright, so the cairn must be up here. Yeah, this is the cairn. You can tell by the thing on top. Nice. That's a nice little row. So yes, so I'm going to crack on, and I will bring you back in a bit. Yeah, there's Grey Wethers, Sitford Tor over there. Yeah, I'm on the back end of what's this place called? White Ridge. I'm about to drop down. You can see Grey Wethers. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. But there's Sittaford Tor up there. There's the back end of Fernworthy. Kestor Rocks in the distance over there. Cosden way off in the distance. Yes, it's a lovely day. It's nice chill to the air actually. There's actually a lot of ice around. I don't know if more it was, warm, but it shows you the difference 3 miles and a bit of elevation can do. But I'm going to get over there, take some pics, do some filming, spot a lunch, got a nice lunch. I've got, I was tagged by Dan English Outdoors to do my 5 tips for hiking, 5 tips for wild camping. So I'll do that there as well. I think do a bit of everything. Got a nice lunch. Brought me Trangia. I was feeling a bit old school today. Brought me Trangia and all that. I'm going to do myself basically a fried steak sandwich. So, tasty. Well, I haven't got any camp food. That's all I had. So, oh well, take that. Cup of tea. So yes, I'm going to have a wander and I'll bring you back. Well, here I am at Grey Wethers. There we go. A double stone circle. I'm not sure if it is actually supposed to be like this. This was resurrected, so who knows what it actually looked like. But this teen farm just over there. There we go. So I'm going to take some pics and all the rest of it, and I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, I've tucked in Fernworthy for lunch. A nice little spot actually, nice little ring actually of sort of trees and branches and stuff. I did bring my tarp just in case, but it's a nice little spot. Nice and quiet. It's a while since I've used this actually. That should do. So I even built the gentleman pole. That's how nostalgic I was feeling. Yeah, it's cool. I'll give that a minute. So. Blooming, I'll get my water on. While I'm waiting for my water to boil, I thought I'd start on my tagged questions. My 5 tips for wild camping. I only really wild camp on Dartmoor, so I'll slightly change it, my tips for wild camping on Dartmoor. So number 1, the most important one, leave no trace. It is imperative that if you come wild camping or hiking or anything on Dartmoor or anywhere really, you follow the countryside code. I can't emphasize this enough. The amount of rubbish we see, of just stuff people do on videos and all the rest of it. It's just, it beggars belief. And the thing is, this isn't our land. It doesn't belong to us. Someone's given us permission to be here. And there's a lot of people at the moment who really don't want us doing our pastime. There really is. And yeah, so if we leave no trace, take everything you bring out with you, take it back, all your rubbish, and it includes, like, okay, if you boil some pasta and you pour a bit of water away, fine. That's one thing. But I've seen people throw fat, you know, all sorts of food away, and they just chuck it in the thing, tea bags, coffee bags. No, you bag it all up and you take it out with you. Leave no trace. I can't say it enough. I really can't. It drives me mad, the people that don't. It really does. So yeah, number one, leave no trace. Number two is right gear for the job. What I mean by that is make sure you've got the kit you need to do what you're doing. That doesn't mean bring everything in the kitchen sink. It means, like I said, like I'm on Dartmoor. Make sure that you're on Dartmoor. To give you an example, I've come 3 miles. My house is 5 degrees, you know, a little bit chilly, nothing major. Come up here is ice. So it's about being prepared for where you are. So have a good tent, good sleeping bag. I would actually say the most important bit of kit you can actually spend some money on is the sleeping mat. You lose so much heat through the ground. Get yourself a good sleeping mat. That makes all the difference. Sleeping bags, unless you buy really, really cheap, they're all really good. But then don't believe, you know, the temperature ratings and all the rest of it. You know, work out the stuff for yourself. Watch videos, see what other people do. Talk to other people. You know, us hikers and wild campers, we love to talk about gear. Absolutely love it. It's probably all we talk about when we come out and meet and all the rest of it. So yeah, right gear for the job. It doesn't have to be expensive as well, which leads me to my third tip, which is don't believe the hype. You'll hear lots of stuff about this is amazing and that's amazing and this tent's brilliant and that tent's brilliant, and most of it's not. It isn't. Do you know what I mean? It's all right. I mean, you can have, like my first tent for Dartmoor was a Hex Peak. That was a £150, 1.5 kilo pyramid tent, and it's brilliant. You don't need expensive gear. Don't believe the hype of, oh, I need cube and fibre. My base weight's 3.2 kilos. All that's just nonsense. It really is. So yeah, don't believe the hype. Buy the right gear. You know, two sides of the same coin. You need the right gear for the job, but you don't need cube and fibre. Like, you don't need a base weight of 3.2 kilos for an overnighter on Dartmoor. It's as simple. You don't. You know what I mean? If you're walking across Scotland or you're doing the AT or something, then yeah, you probably do. But you don't need it for, you know, one overnighter on Dartmoor. So that's my 2 and 3. That makes sense. The water's boiling. Right, and for my lunch, minced steak, onion. I mixed it with onion and garlic last night, and yes, I think that will do rather nicely actually. I don't know if I need that one there actually. Yeah, it's just got onion, garlic, a bit of salt and pepper, and I've got 2 bits of bread which I've already buttered and mustarded before I came, so I'm sure that will be rather nice. Number 4, map and compass. It's surprising how many people come out, especially on Dartmoor, and they don't have a map and compass with them. I've walked up here from basically the Warren into Grey Wethers. I know the route, you know, but I've still got a map and compass with me. You don't know what's going to happen, how the weather will change, the mist will roll in. You need to be able to navigate, especially on Dartmoor. Mandatory that you carry one. I don't know, like, and if you're going into like the Brecons and stuff, that I think counts. If you're just sort of walking around your local woods and stuff, a map's handy anyway. It lets you see what's around. It might even see features that you didn't know existed. You go, oh, I'll have a look at that. I'm always sitting looking at maps. So I saw that little stone row. I was like, oh, little stone row there. I'll go and have a pike at that. So, yeah, my number 4 is map and compass. Carry it with you at all times because you'll be glad you did. And my number 5 is leave no trace. I'm going to say it again because it's so bloody important. Leave no trace. Come on, guys. This. Not giving me an excuse to kick us off this land. That's it. There we go. Leave no trace. Number 5. So that's my 5 tips for wild camping on Dartmoor. They're not really, I'm just rumbling really. I'm just hungry. Fried onions. Right, I'm going to enjoy this. I'll bring you back in a bit. Oh yeah, that's good. You can see where I sat. Well, sort of. As in case, leave no trace. Those little marks in the leaves, but that's it. No rubbish, no nothing. That's how it should be. Right, I'm not actually sure which way I'm going to go. I might actually follow the wall back and up onto Ashikam Hill actually, because I'll have to go right out, because where the track goes in Fernway, I'll have to go out and do a couple of, it will take longer. So I'm just going to follow the wall back and back onto Ashikam Hill. Back up and over, I think. It's getting on a bit. So yeah, I'm going to have a wander and I'll bring you back in a little bit. Well, I'm back on White Ridge. Yeah, I've just been following this wall along. I ain't got far to go now. Only sort of down here, there's another stile, there's a fence down there, there's a stile across. And then up the hill and round, is it Water Hill? Yeah, it's Water Hill, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's not far. It's just weird being out. But it's been a lovely day. So quiet. Charge batteries a little bit at least, eh? And yeah, we'll see how we get on. Well, I'm back on Ashikam Hill. I've wandered up from back over there. There's Kestor and Cosden over there in the distance. Birchtor, Hamel Down, there's Water Hill. Yeah, that's what I was just stomping on then. Sort of get on with it, get on with it. Oh, it's been absolutely brilliant today. Absolutely really needed this. Oh, that's my batteries charged for a bit. Oh, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. What light. Stunning. It's good to be back up on here. It's a while since I've been up here actually. The last time I was on the moors was me and Johnny attempting the 2 Moors Way back in, blimey, was that November? Might have been. It snowed, I remember that. It was bloody cold, we had to call it. Yeah, we had to call it. It was getting silly. Well, for me it was. I think Johnny could have run it, but hey, he'd have just run all the way, done it in about half hour. But there you go, it's time for other trips. Hopefully we'll be out again doing them soon. I've got a few trips lined up, so hopefully we can get out of this and get on with it. So yeah, so I'm going to sign off here in this beautiful sunshine. I've only got to drop down and find the car and toodle home. So thank you very much for watching. It's been really nice to get out, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much.